Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my Q&A finally. I'm gonna go ahead and answer the questions that you guys asked me on Instagram first. I have a lot of questions to get through and a lot of you guys asked like the same questions. Once I already answered that question, I won't be answering it again, but I'm still gonna read every single one of your guys' questions just so you won't feel left out. The first person that asked a question was Abril Nivar. What camera and lighting do you use? The camera that I use is the Canon EOS 60D, and I just use a lens that it came with. This is my brother's camera actually, and he just lets me borrow it. And then I use the Diva ring light, which I did purchase on my own, and I'll have a link in the description box. Vargas1, she asked, why haven't you done a twin tag with your sister? Me and my sister actually did a twin tag, and that video was such a fail. Like, we didn't even finish the video. We were filming it so late at night. It was like literally 4 in the morning, but I would love to do the twin tag with her. I'm sure you guys would love her, so I'm sure we will do one pretty soon. Makeup_addiction22 asked, do you work? Yes, I do work. I actually work off YouTube. A lot of people don't know this, but I do get paid off YouTube. I didn't start just to make money. I obviously started because this is what I love doing, so I thought I would teach you guys. But once I started, who texted me? But yeah, I do YouTube, and I'm also a freelance makeup artist, so I also do hair. So I'll do makeup and hair sometimes on weekends, and I work with my brother. He's an event coordinator. I'll just help out like serving to the tables. I'll also help out in the bar, things like that. But my main thing right now is just YouTube. That's where I get my most income. Beauty Unleash XO asks, how old are you? I am 20 years old. I'm going to be turning 21 next month on February 8th, and I'm actually going to be going to Vegas. I'm so excited. I've gone to Vegas before, but I heard it's not the same winter 21. Like, I want to get wasted, girl. So yeah, I am 20 years old. Pretty soon I'm gonna be 21. XOX_Mario asks, what nationality are you? I am Mexican American. I was born in California. Sonia4984 asks, did you go to bartending school, or did you just learn because those drinks you made for the wedding were good? This is so funny. This was actually somebody that is a subscriber, and she actually went to one of the weddings that my brother coordinated, and I was at the bar helping out, and I made her a drink, and yeah, I don't want to get off topic, but I didn't go to bartending school, and I just learned because I'm always helping out at the bar. I didn't go to school for it or anything like that. I learned. And by the way, it was really nice meeting you. Wendy Flowers XO asks, what age did you start to get into makeup? I have been loving makeup ever since I was like 14 years old, and girl, let me tell you, I was wearing like full face looking like a clown. I started really young. Sharina_Rodriguez 2013 asks, what do you do to keep your makeup on point? My face is obviously like everybody else's, you know, throughout the day it is gonna wear out. She says, always looking flawless and not oily. I do get very oily throughout the day. Right now, I don't really get that oily, but during summer, I feel like my face is melting off. So the things that I love to carry around are the Neutrogena. They're like the little tissues that absorb all the oil out of your face. She also asked, what over-the-counter foundation and powder do you recommend for oily skin? My number one that I have been using for so long is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. I think this is the best foundation for oily skin in my opinion. The powder that I love to set my face is the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. The one that I'm always using in my videos. I love that one. I think it's perfect for oily skin. Rudy Couture XO asks, how did you get started on YouTube? What inspired you? So the main reason why I started YouTube was because ever since I was young and I discovered people doing tutorials on YouTube, I knew that one day I wanted to do the same thing, because I remember doing my own makeup when I was younger and talking to myself in the mirror as if I were doing a tutorial. So I knew that one day I had to do it just because I was so curious. I got really inspired by like Candy Johnson, Makeup Geek, Makeup by Tiffany D. Those were like the main girls that I would watch back in the days. Aguilera Daisy asks, what's your favorite lipstick? When's your birthday? When did you start getting into makeup? How old are you? What got you into doing YouTube videos? I pretty much answered all those questions. What's your favorite lipstick? I honestly do not have a favorite lipstick at the moment. I do have a favorite lip gloss. It's from NYX. I got it in the La Fleur collection and it's called Natural Beauty. I love that lip gloss. You guys see me using it a lot in my tutorials. That's like my favorite lip gloss at the moment. The next question is from Creaciones. I think that's what it says. _por_natty. What's your nationality? Already answered that one. What inspired you to do makeup? I honestly don't know what inspired me to do makeup. I've just always had an obsession over it. Why did you decide to do YouTube videos? Already answered that. How did you learn to do makeup so well? I remember being so young, locked in the restroom, doing all these different makeup looks. I probably looked like a clown, but I would always practice and practice. Also, another great way that I learned was watching YouTube videos. To be honest, you don't need to go to school to learn how to do makeup. If you actually dedicate your time on watching tutorials here on YouTube, you will eventually learn. What are some tips for those who are beginners in makeup? What makeup brand did you begin playing with? Tips that I have for beginners is obviously just practice, practice, practice. The makeup that I started off with was with my mom's makeup because I didn't have any makeup and she would have a lot of Mary Kay. So I guess that's like the main brand that I started with. Andrea asks, what's your real name and not your stripper name? This is actually one of my friends, by the way. And no, I'm not a stripper, guys. And she also asked, what do you like to do on your free time? What was your first pet? Who's your best friend? Better be me. Just kidding. This girl is hilarious. The fact that she even asked me questions just shows how supportive she is because I'm sure she knows me very well, but she's just trying to be very supportive, which is so sweet of her. So, Andrea, I'm going to go ahead and answer your questions. I'm not going to answer the real name and not your stripper name because we all know I'm not a stripper. Okay, so she put, what do you like to do on your free time? I'd like to film videos. This is what I love to do on my free time. What was your first pet? Girl, I don't not remember my first pet. Girl, I don't even consider you a best friend. I honestly consider you more like family just because we've known you for so many years. So that pretty much answers your question. Marcelina916 asks, how do you style your hair? It's gorgeous. Thank you. I actually just curl it with the Numi 3-in-1 curler, the medium one. Or sometimes I'll just straighten it. I just got finished answering the questions for Instagram. Now I'm on YouTube. First question I see is from Pulgas60. She or he asks, can you make a video of your favorite Makeup Geek eyeshadows? A lot of people tell me to do like a Makeup Geek eyeshadow collection, and I will be doing that soon. Edelmira Diaz asks, what inspired you to start doing tutorials on YouTube? And what pointers do you give to someone interested in doing the same? I already answered the first question. What pointers do you give someone interested in doing the same? For anybody starting a channel, you obviously need a camera. Aside of the quality, I think the most important thing is the lighting. You don't want to watch a really dark video where you can't see what's going on. If you don't want to invest in lights, you can just film yourself in front of the window. I think natural lighting is the best. Also, just figure out what you want to do on YouTube and really make sure you're passionate about it. So make sure what's your main focus on YouTube. Varinder Singh, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. But she says, I had a YouTube channel, but I had to delete it because I couldn't handle the rudeness and negativity from people. How do you deal with negative attitude from other people who make rude comments towards your video? You deleted your channel? Girl, get back on it. I do not think anybody should get in your way of doing of what you want to do. No matter what, there's always going to be people that are so rude out there that really have no filter and are going to say whatever they want. And you should never let those kind of people get in your way because those are the people that want to see you fail and you have to prove them wrong. You know, if you don't get it yet, you will eventually get the hate. That's just the sad part about YouTube because you're putting yourself out there. For me, the way I deal with it is I usually delete the comment or I ignore it. Depends on what my mood is. I've never actually blocked anybody, but I'm sure if one day I get a lot of hate from one person, I will block them. Don't let them stop you from what you want to do in life. 760 Hazel Eyes asks, how old are you? Already answered that. What is your race? Already answered that. How long have you been doing makeup? Already answered that. Do you work or is your YouTube your full-time job? I already answered that, but thank you so much for asking. Wait, now that I'm thinking about it, I actually forgot to tell you guys. I also work at the movies, but I only work once a week. I totally forgot about that because I literally only work once a week. I forget I even work there. Alma's World asks, where do you see your channel in the next year? In the next year? I think I already answered that, but thank you for asking. Pink Ashes 77 says, tell us about the camera and lighting you use. I already told you guys that. Via X94 asks, what camera and editing software do you use? I edit my videos off iMovie and my MacBook. What lighting? Already answered that. How old are you? You look like you're 20. Well, girl, you guessed right. Heather Bailey asks, how old are you? Already answered that. Where are you from originally and currently? I was born in Orange County, California. Where am I currently? I am in California. Brothers and sisters. I have 3 brothers and I have 2 sisters, my twin sister and my younger sister. How did you get started in makeup? Already answered that. Self-taught? Yes, I am self-taught. I truly don't think you have to go to school to learn how to do makeup. I am self-taught. Do you speak another language? I speak Spanish and English. What are your hopes for the next 5 years? Ooh, I love that question. Like I said earlier, make my channel a career. That's like my dream job. I hope to have my own makeup line in the next 5 years. Me and my older brother actually already have a name for my makeup line. We already know how we want the packaging to look. We actually talk about this a lot. We've drawn it out and everything. What is your most favorite look you have done? As far as for my YouTube channel, the favorite look that I've done probably has to be my cat Halloween, my sexy cat Halloween makeup. I absolutely love that video. Sarah Holiday asks, how do you deal with haters and trolls? I already answered that. Like I said, I just ignore it. I want to start a beauty blog but don't want hate and negativity around me. I have pretty tough skin, but I hate seeing the way people talk to others on YouTube. When doing things like this, putting yourself out in public, you kind of have to just deal with it. The only thing I could honestly tell you is ignore it because you're putting yourself out there. You can't please everybody. Also, how do you feel about YouTubers who ignore their subbies when the subscribers are the ones who made them famous? I honestly think if you have time to film videos, you have time to reply to the people that got you to where you're at. I do understand you can't reply to like every single comment, but I do think it is fair to at least reply to a few, especially if they're asking you a question. I can't judge them because I don't know how busy their life is. Sarah Daher I think I read that wrong. What other hobbies do you have in addition to YouTube? Other hobbies? Honestly, I don't know. If I'm not doing YouTube, I'm watching videos on YouTube. That is not a hobby. I'll be practicing on myself how to do looks. Maria Herrera asks, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? I already answered that. Was your boyfriend or family supportive? My boyfriend is super supportive. My family as well is so supportive. She put, I really want to start a YouTube beauty channel, but I'm still thinking about it. What are some tips that would help me start my channel? Love your channel. Thank you. I already answered that question. Pink Ashes 77 asks, how long did you start the art of makeup and how long did it take you to get this good? I started a long time ago, like I said. When I actually started getting good at it, I want to say like 17, around 17. Because I honestly thought I was good at it around like 15 and 16, and I look at pictures and the pictures tell me I was horrible at it. But it took me a long time to get where I'm at right now. Like I said, I started when I was like 14 years old, so it took me a while. I would literally practice every day. I already knew one day I was gonna do this because it was just something that I was so passionate about. Kaylee Sen asks, what tips can you give to girls who try to do your eye makeup looks? I honestly think just follow along with a video. I'm not saying it's gonna look exactly the same on you because, you know, we all have different skin tones and we all have different eye shapes. Really follow the steps. Really listen to what I'm saying and make sure you're using like similar brushes and, you know, similar shades to the eyeshadows. Elizabeth Montes de Oca. Girl, I'm sorry. What foundation do you consider the best? I actually replied, depends if you're into drugstore or high-end. I would say the 3-in-1 CoverGirl. This is one of my favorite foundations and it's a drugstore. And it also depends on your skin type. I love this foundation for oily skin. Elizabeth Rodriguez asks, where are you from? I already answered that. How old are you? Already answered that. Thank you for asking. Christine Orwath asks, what made you want to do YouTube? Already answered that. What do you do besides YouTube? Already answered that. When will you get your braces off and was it worth it? I actually have an appointment tomorrow. I'm not sure if I get them off tomorrow or in 2 weeks. I will for sure have them off in 2 weeks. That's all I know. I think it was worth it. I honestly never had crooked teeth. The only thing that was wrong with my mouth, I think, was my bite. It was like kind of out and it was like out like this. I had like a cross bite. Like it was like this. And I didn't like that. My parents always told me I was crazy because I wanted braces. But once I got my own job, I decided to get braces and I just paid for it myself. Anytime I talk, I feel like my teeth show a lot. And anytime I smile, like my whole teeth show. So it was something that I felt like needed to be very perfect. How do you deal with hate comments if you get them? I already asked or answered that. What is your social security number? Haha, just kidding, girl. I was like, girl, what? Getting all personal. How old are you? I'm 20 years old. I already answered that one. Do you plan on making YouTube a career? What is your dream job? I already answered that. And yes, I really do plan to make YouTube a career. Daniela G asks, how long did it take you to master eye makeup? Were you bad at it? Any recommendations for beginners? I pretty much answered all these questions and I was very bad at it for sure. Selena Steph asks, just curious, but do you wear this much eyeshadow on a daily basis? I don't, honestly. I wear probably a full face maybe 3 times a week. Juana Guerra 0412 asks, how old were you when you started doing your makeup? I already answered that. Are you working or planning on working with makeup? I work with makeup like anytime, obviously, on YouTube. And I am a freelance makeup artist, so yeah, I do work with makeup. I'm not sure if that's the answer you were looking for. That was a kind of confusing question. Yisel V asks, what camera do you use? I already answered that. Sorry if I'm looking down, guys. I'm looking down at the computer. Baker's Eve 17 asks, amazing videos, and where did you learn to do makeup? I already answered that. I learned on YouTube and practicing. Sunshine Shina asks, is that your original eye color or you wear contact lenses? I do not wear contact lenses. Serenity 1979 asks, transition colors are best for what and what is the reason for it? I love transition colors and I think the reason for transition colors are to really help an eyeshadow blend. I apply them on my crease and that has to be like a really light color so the dark shadow could transition into something light. That is super hard to explain. It's a really good question. I use transition colors to kind of help the look blend and make it seem like seamless without any harsh lines. How long do I take to blend to get my results? It depends on what colors I'm working with, but it can take me a while. I actually have to always cut off huge clips on my videos of me blending because if I kept it on there, it would be a really long video. It takes me a while. Jazzy Beats asks, if you could only have one makeup product, what would it be? Foundation, mascara, lipstick, etc. I would have an eyebrow product for sure. I need to have my eyebrows on because I have super light brows. You can't even see them. Daniela G asks, where or how did you learn about eye makeup? Already answered that, but thank you for asking. Abby asks, where are you from? I feel like you're Mexican from California or Texas. You kind of give me a Selena-esque type of vibe, LOL, or Arabic. I'm Mexican American from California. I already answered that. JC asks, if you had the opportunity to have your own makeup line, what would it be? A brush line, eyeshadow, lipstick, or lashes? I love your videos. You're amazing. Thank you so much. I definitely want to have eyeshadows. I want to have lipsticks. I really want to have a lash line. I love lashes. You guys know I'm always customizing my lashes. I would just make like the thickest, most fullest, glamorous lashes ever. I'm obsessed with lashes, so we'll have to see about that. J Anthony 07 asks, what are the requirements to be an MUA, makeup artist? A lot of people think you have to go to school for it. You don't. A lot of celebrity makeup artists out there have never gone to school for it. So that is definitely not a requirement. Know how to apply makeup on other people. A lot of people think, you know, oh, I know how to do makeup on myself. I'm going to know how to do it on somebody else. It's a completely different thing working on people's faces. You need to know how to work on different eye shapes, especially. You need to know different skin types as well and things like that. Susan Flores asks, did it take you long to do your makeup basically perfect? I answered that already, but thank you for asking. Sylvia Soto Dominguez asks, do you wear eyelashes every day? Which glue do you use? Can't wait to see it. I can't really stand lashes, to be honest. I know that sounds crazy because I'm always wearing lashes on my videos, but I try not to wear them every day because they just irritate me. Today I just received this eyelash glue. I ordered this glue from House of Lashes. I feel like I'm gonna really love it. I already love it. It's just like, it literally feels like crazy glue. Not in a bad way, but it glues on your lashes. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have kind of some trouble removing it. Sometimes when I'm squeezing out the glue, it will like squirt out and it will get all over my lashes. So with this, I will definitely not have a problem. But yeah, this thing is like crazy glue. Even if I put it on my hand, just by touching it, it's like, oh my god. Anna Martinez asks, have you ever tried Younique? I love the look of falsies but hate applying them. Are you talking about the Younique Fiber Lash Mascara? I've never tried it. I really want to though, because those lashes like, ooh. Yesy and Gonita Ochoa asks, hi Myra, I love your tutorials, thank you. Have you thought of making a blog channel? Vlog channel? I think she means like vlogging. I haven't thought about it, to be honest. I've thought of making like vlog videos here and there and just put them on my channel, like this channel. I know that some people would be like, oh Myra, why are you putting vlogs? You know, I'm just subscribed for your makeup tutorials. Like, I don't care about your life. But then there's people who really do want to know my personal life. So I do feel like one day I will do vlogs, but let me know if you would want me to do that on a separate channel. Would it really affect you if I put vlogs here and there on this channel once every like other month? Like, would that bug you? That is all the questions, guys. Thank you guys so much for participating. If I missed your question, I am so sorry because I literally tried going through every single question I got asked. If I did miss your question, I am so sorry. I'm not sure where it's at, but I did not see it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something, a little bit about me. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.